Good morning. Another day. Monday, April 29th. Well, I had a real good night's sleep last night. And I feel pretty good this morning, way better than I felt yesterday. So I'm starting to think now that sleep determines how you feel the next day on the trail. If you don't have a good night's sleep, your body really doesn't recoup, doesn't rebuild, repair itself, and you feel it. And I think that's what happened to me yesterday. The night before, I didn't sleep well. Wind was howling, kept waking up. Then we had rain, kept me up. And yesterday, the whole day was tough. So, I don't know if today will be tough, but I feel much better today than what I did yesterday morning at this time. So, I'm starting to think we're going to have to hit the sack earlier. Can't be editing till 11 o'clock at night. So, movies may be coming a little further apart because I'm not gonna go through what I went through the other day just for editing. I'm just not gonna do it. My health is more important than getting out these videos. So we'll see what I can do. Today I think I'm going to be going over Rome Mountain, which is another highlight of the trip in this area. It's like a 6,000 foot mountain though. So it will be a climb. Oh yeah. Spent the night with the Minnesota tramway. They're still together, they're still strong because they have a good attitude. That's what's keeping them together. They were a lot of fun. So, had a nice spot last night. Woke up this morning with the sun coming right up over the hill. Beautiful shot of sunrise from the hammock. That was pretty awesome. Somebody said 30 or 40% chance of showers, but I don't know. I mean, it can roll in pretty quick, but sure looks nice up there. No storm clouds yet, so that's good. Okay, birds are singing. Stuff is getting greener by the day. Look at that. Remember what it looked like a few days ago? Look at all the green now. Flowers. All the flowers are popping. Yeah. It's early too. It's 9:15. So, nice coolness to the air. Beautiful morning for hiking. Okay, folks. Let's see what today brings. If there's anything interesting, I'll share it with you. Okay, so for now, have a good one. Oh, fogged in over there, right on top. Yeah, water's been getting scarce, so, and I'm trying to drink more water, so I just came up on this little trickle coming out of the hill here. Where is it? There it is. So it's all I need, fresh water coming right out of the side of the mountain. Yeah, I'm gonna drink a liter and then I'm down 2 liters, so I gotta load up. All right. Well, here I am. Huge gap. That's the beginning, right there, of Rome Mountain. We're gonna go up 2,000 feet in like 3 miles. It's gonna be brutal. So this land was owned by these people, and they have a plaque here for them. I don't know if you can read that, but basically it's honoring them for donating the land. So, okay, so I remember doing this a couple of years ago. I did it in about 4 hours, up and down the backside. So I don't know if I can do it in 4 hours this year. We'll try. Oops. Okay. There we go. Okay. Yep. So there's the beginning. All right, let's hit it. I just had lunch right here on the side of the road, so I have plenty of energy. I got a full load of water. All right, let's go. Oh, all right. It's 3:30. I made it to the top of Rome Mountain. If you can hear me, the wind's blowing here. Used to be a hotel up here back in the 1800s for the wealthy back then. It has since been taken down. But this is the location of it. We'll be going by some remnants of cottages that they had up here. Here's a plaque that tells you all about it right here. Used to be a water fountain. No more. Luxury Cloudland Hotel. There we go. That's what it looked like right there. Pretty cool. Not much up here now. Yeah, pretty barren. All right. Let's continue down. There's a shelter here a little bit too. There's you can see the mountains over there in the haze, just barely. And then we got mountains over here. Yeah, we're up at 6,400 feet right now. Here's the remains of one of the cottages that were down here, skirting around the top of the hotel. I'm assuming it was a cottage, private cottage for the wealthy back in the day. Now, I think that's the only chimney that survived. We're going to be coming up to the shelter here in a minute. It's a cold shelter too, because we're up over 6,000 feet. And believe it or not, there's a spring up here. Must be some sort of hydraulic pressure pushing the water up. But there's a nice spring which I'm all set. I filled up with water way back. That's where I lost my time. I spent like 45 minutes there talking to people, and I lost track of time. So I'm running a little behind. I'm probably not going to go up to the shelter because the shelter is off the trailhead and you got to climb up a little bit to get to it. My focus right now is to get off this mountain. I do not want to be on this mountain tonight. It gets too cold, it's windy, there's a chance of showers later tonight and tomorrow. Could end up being snow up here. I just don't want to deal with it, so I'm getting off. Same thing happened to me last time I was on the mountain. They were predicting snow, but it was much colder too. And I got off. I got down to the bottom, and they ended up having snow. In fact, the pipes in the restrooms here, because it's a state park, they have nice restrooms. All the pipes froze. They had to replace all the pipes. They had to close the restrooms because they had no water. All the pipes froze. All right. I'm going to put you away because this is getting gnarly. A lot of steps and roots. And okay, later. All right, I'm at Carver's Gap. Made it. We're off the mountain. Here's North Carolina, Tennessee. I'm going to 2 more miles is spring. It's 5 o'clock. It's going to be a long day. At this point, I have not hiked from here to Connecticut. So this is all brand spanking new for me. So we're both going to, you all and I are going to be in for a surprise. Because I've never hiked it, so I have no idea what I'm going to get or get into. I have to rely on my guides and my maps. Gut hooks a lot more now, so I can figure this out. Okay. This doing here? Ooh. Okay. Well, let's go up here and see the sign. The kiosk. Oh, I'm gonna climb too. Terrific. Well, only 2 miles. Oh, what do we got here? Carver Gap, 5,500 feet. The shelter is at 3.7. Over Mountain Shelter is at 5.9. Hump Mountain in 19 years at 14.8. Oh, okay. That's not bad. Okay. Alright. Here's Carver's Gap. That's where we are now. We're going to go through all here. Here's Over Mountain Shelter. And here's 19E. That's where I'll be stopping. Get a resupply, a little resupply, a meal, and maybe a bed. There's 2 places there. We got the mountain, oh, what do they call it? Mountain Harbor Inn, and then we have the station, which is a new place, a couple of years old. A lot of people are liking it, so I might try it out. Okay, so we're going that way. Let's do it. See where we end up for the night. So there's Roan Mountain, the one we just came down, but we only came down 1,000 feet. So that's a good thing, because we're in the gaps. That means we don't have to go up too high. Where the other side, we had to go up like 2,400 feet. That was a big climb. That took most of the day. That almost took 3.5 hours. So now we got to go 2 miles to a spring, and I'm calling it quits. All right, so look at the view though. Nice. Okay. Here we are. We made it up to Round Mountain, or whatever they call it. Yeah. And 5,800 feet. There's Row Mountain over there, and then here's our view. Let me show you the other side. Here's the other side. And we're going down. We might have to climb that one right there. I'm not sure. Beautiful. Where'd Gumby go? Well, he's taking more photos, I guess. All right. Oh. 5 o'clock. Might as well call. Let me see if I can call One Step. She must be getting out of work by now. Alright. Oh man. This is unbelievable. Look at that. Now we're going up over that one. I know that. That will be tomorrow. We're not doing that today. Right now we're going up over this one. We gotta go up. Where are we? We gotta go up. Here's a trail right there. We're going up over that one. And then I think the spring is halfway down the other side. Oh, this is not looking good, folks. It's going to be we're going to be putting on our headlamps here pretty soon. This is not a good area for looking for a stealth site. I don't know what these trees are, but this is not a good area for hammocks or tents right here. So it's 6:15. We're loaded up with water. We found water, so that's a good thing. That's a positive. I got probably 4 liters, so we can find a stealth site. Well, if we do, we don't have to have water there. So we're on a hunt right now. We got 1.7 miles before the big mountain, and I refuse to climb any big mountains now. I'm too weak. So we got 1.7 miles to look for a stealth site for 1 tent and 1 hammock. So, wish us luck, but right now it sure doesn't look good. Alright, I'll let you know how we're doing. And this is bony. Oh, is it bony. Look at this trail. Alright. Hopefully, I think we'll find something towards the bottom when we get off the top. See, the tops right now, the trees are stunted because of we're over 5,000 feet. And the wind and the cold do a number to the trees. So once we get down lower, we should be, I'm hoping, in better shape. Okay, later. Still looking for a camp spot, but I found this cave. Maybe we could hide out in the cave. I don't know. All right, let's continue down the trail. You can see it still isn't looking very good. All right. It's 7:45. Still hiking. I stopped at a shelter. It was cold. The wind, it was in a gap. Well, it was on a ridge, not really a gap. And the wind was howling. And across the valley, clouds were bellowing over the mountain and coming down. So the fog was developing. Oh, what the hell is that? Fog was developing. Which was, like a storm clouds. So I figured I better get out of there. So I'm now going even down further. From that shelter, I had to go 1.9 down to the very bottom to yellow something campsite and over mountain shelter, which I'm not going to go there because I know there's no trees and it's mainly for tenters. So I'm not even going to attempt to go there. And it's a barn, a big barn, and I don't have an air mattress, so I'm not going to sleep in the barn. So I need to go down to this tent site. And there is sunset, just about ready to go below the mountains, and I'm still looking for a spot. Which I think I'll be all set here at this spot where I'm headed. Probably another 1.25 miles, and luckily it's all down, so that's a good thing. Trees are looking better too, they're getting bigger. So I should have plenty of options to hang. But anyway, yeah, I'm still moving along. This is going to be a 16-mile day, I think. Phew. Big day. Was not planning on doing this, especially after the way I felt yesterday. Jeez. Okay. I'll put you away so I don't trip here. That kind of ruined the day. Stop. Right here. Okay. All right, later. All right, I'm going to be quick because the sun is down. And it's 8:15. I got a spot here in the woods. I'm way down. I took this little path. Looks like an old fire road down off the opposite the intersection with Over Mountain Trail. I took this fire road down, I don't know, 300 yards, and I'm now in a hole, and I'm pretty well protected from the wind. There's no wind here, and that's what I wanted to get away from, was that wind. It was too windy up at the top, so I'm in this little hole, and I'm going to set up right here and go from there. All right, see you guys in the morning. All right, bye.